Do you remember when you were a kid, elementary school, junior high, and high school, and summer's going along just great, and then you start seeing those back to school commercials right about now, and you're just like, oh man, I'm just not ready for that to happen. And then you get into the work world, and you have your few days off for vacation, and you kind of start seeing these commercials again, and you're like, boy, I kind of wish I could go back to those days and enjoy that summertime off. What's that saying? You don't know what you have until you lose it. And I'm at a season of life too where my daughters are now kind of moving on. I'm going to be an empty nester. My oldest one has moved out in July, and then my youngest one is going back to school for her senior year. And then I have a couple really close nieces that I love dearly that are off to college as well. So it's kind of like complete empty nester, no high school games to go to, none of that kind of stuff. And it's kind of a bit of a void. And I kind of wish to go back to those days when I was a kid and I had the summers off and because right now I have that same feeling of this back to school stuff, and I just don't want it to happen. And so, if anybody has any good tips on empty nesters and what to do, that would be very helpful. I'll take that advice. And moving on, some of the things I try to do with my time, and looking forward to do probably through this rest of the summer and the fall, is this picture here. It's a picture I took down at Belle Isle. I took it on my phone, nothing fancy, just a regular screenshot. I just hit it at the right time. And if you haven't been down to Belle Isle, it's a really nice place to go to. I like to go down there for sunsets as well. And I try to avoid weekends after 12 unless I'm down there earlier and I already have a nice spot. And I have some secret spots. And if you want to know where those secret spots are, you can feel free to give me a call and I'll share them with you. But in the background there, you'll see a picture of a lighthouse I framed in there. And it is the only granite lighthouse on the Great Lakes. It's a really beautiful structure. You can't go in it. You can see it from the outside, and there's a pathway to it, which is really nice. Before it was just muddy as all get out. It was just horrible to get to. So if you get a chance, go on down to Belle Isle. It's a really, really nice place to go. Uh, Another thing to do that I like to do, I did it with the girls up until COVID, and then it shut down. And now it's kind of back again. It's taken a few years for it to come back, but it's these Friday night lights. And for some reason, when I go to the screen, my face disappears. But it is Friday Night Live. This is a free event for anybody living in Oakland, Macomb, and Wayne counties, and it is down in the Riviera Court, which is the main court of the DIA. I love going down there, especially in the wintertime. It's a very urban feel. You can walk around the museum before and after the concert. Sometimes they'll have two concerts. This one's just at 7 o'clock, and it's really, if you really want a real enjoyable event, I would suggest you do these DIAs on Friday nights. They're just really, really well done. And this gentleman, Mike Garrison, when I read about him, he's had a long history with David Bowie, and he's done things with Nine Inch Nails and Smashing Pumpkins. So he seems to do. I'm looking forward to it. And if you're down there, say hi to me because you'll find me. And this time I'll be by myself too as well. So, so I'll take the company. And then the weekend, my face should pop back up here. All right. Frankenmuth. Now, Frankenmuth is just what, about an hour and 15 minutes up the road from here in Troy. And if you haven't been to Frankenmuth, it's really just a fun place to go to. There is Bronner's there, which is the largest Christmas store I think in the world, open every day of the week except Christmas Day, and it's fun to go to even in the summertime. It's just kind of an interesting feel. If you go at Christmas time, boy, you'll be packed in you'll be packed in. And I really like going to Zender's. They have the two restaurants across the street from it. I know it's an overpriced chicken dinner. I almost eat no chicken when I'm there, but for some reason I love the noodles. I like the cottage cheese. I like the liver pate. The stuff I could buy at the grocery store for about 27 cents. And it's a fun experience to go to. It's a nice day trip. And so there's a couple things to do over the weekend. Go see this gentleman, Mike Garrison, on Friday night at the DIA. Then get over to Frank Booth Saturday and Sunday and enjoy a good time. Hope you have a great weekend. Look forward to talking to you soon. And if I can ask a favor from you, if you know anybody who's looking to buy, sell, refinance, if you can put me in contact with them, I'd greatly appreciate it. Rates are in flux right now. So if the rates are at a spot where it's beneficial to you, you will definitely hear from me. If you're looking to consolidate any debts, please give me a call first before you do any refinancing because there are some options out there as well that might be better for you. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.